is King's Cross, famous for its sex and its drugs.
I've never done this sort of work before, but I didn't see any harm in it, so I took it.
What other destination to go to in Australia? King's Cross.
What, like drugs?
The reputation of the cross was just true.
I started becoming what was a little bit higher up than a street girl. I was a prostitute.
I have a profound respect for people in general. I don't write people off because they're necessarily drug addicts or prostitutes. I look a little bit deeper than the problem that you see on the surface.
Now let me paint you a portrait of days that aren't gorgeous, with addicts on the prowl at 8 in the morning. It's painful to watch it. Ice fiends with pipe dreams and metro kids and tight jeans to bikies. William Street, see that massive coke sign? Cause King's Cross Clubs is where that coke hides. Skinny blonde pill poppers chewing they face off on the same strip as rebels who ain't shooting no blank shots. Where dingy kids with syringes sit like a needle full of heroin will fix this shit. There's injecting rooms to keep needles off roads, and you can ask the homeless. Winter is cold, still dragonflies letters on a Saturday night, while runners push product, making cash on the side. Think they better than me, I see it trapped in their eyes. Like what's your purpose, I can validate mine. And it hurts me to see these prostitutes doing anything for money in them glossy boots, with they self-confidence looking lost and bruised. Who you little girls, this is what not to do. It's like two hands, ain't a film for me. It goes from weed up to heroin and everything that's in between. This the shit that I see, and it rotates around me 360 degrees, yeah.
All our eyes sit right through all the pain that you go through. Lift your head, look ahead. Love is calling out to you. You were never made for this. You were never made for this.
Others adhere to a long tradition of corruption.
I could see it in her eyes, the hurt was so real. They didn't speak a word the whole meal. It wasn't her fault, she was younger than half his age, but he only wanted her for a body in masquerade. It hurts my heart to say that her past was waking up next to these motherfucking bastards' faces, who purposely passed through parts of Asia just to add to girls' hearts being scarred and jaded. He made her have some wine when she said no, but if she won't see tomorrow then what he says goes. She took a sip, then looked at it, then looked at me. I couldn't see how the sip she took would cost about the same as a booking fee, and all I knew to do was just to sit and hang tight, when honestly I felt like flipping this frickin' pad thai. She'd been living that life since a village capsized, thanks to the wave that didn't crash like the rest of them. She barely knows them from a bar of soap, but sleeps with old men for a bar to cope. It's what she learned from her living in a city she grew up in, a victim of a system that is ridden with corruption. Amongst those making the most of a situation, she hopes to meet a man that'll save her from this hell. She smiled at me knowing that I cared, fingers crossed, hopefully that motherfucker tipped well.
All our eyes sit right through all the pain that you go through. Lift your head, look ahead. Love is calling out to you. You were never made for this. You were never made for this.
Modern day slavery is only occurring because we choose to ignore it. No sensible person believes that slavery could happen in the 21st century. We couldn't be more wrong. Slave traffickers around the world have rediscovered how profitable it is to buy and sell people.
No dicen nada y al mismo tiempo lo esconde todo, igual que el viento que esconde el agua, como las flores que esconden los